I didn't expect that this time there will be an existence that can't be defeated even by Chi-Yu. He is the top of the universe, God. The plot is about to go to the next level. After Chi-Yu was hit by the black hole, everyone on the scene began to panic. I can't feel the existence of Chi-Yu anymore. The explosion is about to collapse. Just at this time, God has also created 4 copycats. They correspond to Human Genos, White Poros, Dark Explosion, and the strongest human Ting. God began to command the copycat Ting to launch and attack. Ting began to gather power. The explosion immediately stretched the shield to prepare for defense. He knew that the human Ting was strong enough. The copycat Ting was even more unimaginative. However, when Ting was about to launch the Plimer Tubo's ultimate cannon, a windmill quietly hit his face. In the next second, his attack was deflected due to the influence of the windmill. This cannon even went towards White Poros and God. In the eyes of the 3 people, White Poros, I was directly angered. Oh my god, this is the real strength of Ting. Even God dared to see it. This human is so lucky. At this time, the camera was focused. You can see that Chi-Yu in the black hole has awakened. There is no air here and no gravity, but Chi-Yu found that as long as he was strong enough, he could hold the fist. This time, Chi-Yu immediately came to his senses, immediately used a series of ordinary fists. However, it was useless to operate for a while. Chi-Yu could only start to think seriously about how to get out. In the other half of the battlefield, Genos and the human Genos launched an attack. Genos knew for the first time that the human himself could be so strong, because the guy in front of him could actually do martial arts. He was very fast and he was so powerless. The same was true for the explosion. The dark explosion had almost all of his strength. The attack of the explosion could be absorbed by him. On the other hand, on the side of Poros, he said, Chi-Yu is very strong. I can't beat him. But I can't beat you. However, the face came so fast. With just one punch, he was knocked down by the duplicate human king. However, he used the power of rebirth to activate the meteor explosion. The base station is about to explode. At this time, Chi-Yu thought on the other side. Since it's space, there must be time to move. He only saw him reach out his hand. Space is as soft as rubber. At the next moment, he reached out his entire arm. He only saw that the whole space had cracks at. This time, Chi-Yu took the opportunity to dig out half of his body. After a while, he was completely free from the shackles. He only saw that Chi-Yu came to the star, a connection accidentally. At this moment, it seemed that he was also the god who dominated the the god who dominated the plate universe. Suddenly, Chi-Yu found the space where they were. Chi-Yu looked down. A terrifying scene appeared in front of the gods. The gods looked at Chi-Yu with disbelief. It's impossible. How can you, a mortal, break through the black hole? However, what responded to him was Chi-Yu's slap. Chi-Yu's hands fell from the sky like this. This slap directly hit the gods to the ground. Everyone on the blast passed plausible. Spot couldn't help but scream when they saw Chi-Yu coming back. Is it finally over? The 2 duplicates on the side couldn't even breathe. The gods raised Chi-Yu's palm with just one hand. He shouted, I underestimated you, but I have to thank you again. My real strength has begun to recover. Chi-Yu was shocked. This guy actually has this kind of power. It seems that the real battle has just begun.